Having worked in Washington conservative circles for over a decade, I wish I had a great personal anecdote to share about Charles Krauthammer, who by all accounts was as wonderful a human being as he was a writer. Earlier this week, President Trump announced the creation of a new branch of the U.S. military, a so-called Space Force. While those of us looking forward to the creation of Starfleet from Star Trek might have been mildly disappointed with the name, the creation of the U.S. Space Force is nonetheless an interesting opportunity to examine what works and what doesn't when it comes to giant leaps for mankind. More than 1 million Americans die each year from a terminal illness. For those patients who are still fighting, recent passage of the Federal Right to Try Act will expand access to potentially life-saving treatment before it's too late. But this will only happen if the Food and Drug Administration faithfully applies the law and doesn't stand in the way of patients seeking new hope. Environmental Protection Agency Administrator Scott Pruitt is getting hit from all sides over his handling of the nation's ethanol mandate and the potential for major changes to the program. Republican lawmakers' frustration with President Trump's frenetic leadership resurfaced this week after the White House sparked an avoidable political firestorm and was indecisive on immigration policy. Van Jones, American news commentator, defended First Lady Melania Trump in the wake of the social media firestorm she sparked after boarding a plane to the U.S.-Mexico border sporting a jacket with the words, "I really don't care, do you?" emblazoned on the back. A Tennessee man has been charged with 2 counts of making threats against the president, the Justice Department announced Thursday night. El Paso, Texas, a senior Trump administration official says about 500 of the more than 2,000 children separated from their families at the border have been reunited since May. ABC announced that it's launching a spin-off of the sitcom, Roseanne, which was canceled earlier this year after the show's lead actress and executive producer Roseanne Barr posted a racist tweet. Dallas, when Barry Trotz left the Washington Capitals fresh off winning the Stanley Cup, the New York Islanders couldn't move fast enough to talk to him. FBI official Peter Strzok has lost his security clearance, according to Attorney General Jeff Sessions. The House voted down an immigration reform bill sponsored by Rep. Bob Goodlatte, RVA, Thursday that would have dramatically increased border security and provided a pathway to citizenship for roughly 700,000 of the 1.8 million so-called dreamers living in the United States. President Trump's former personal attorney Michael Cohen received digital copies of articles and cover images concerning Trump and political adversaries prior to their publication during the 2016 campaign, according to a new report. President Trump accused Democrats of not voting for anything after Democrats rejected an immigration bill from Representative Bob Goodlatte, RVA. The Department of Defense has accepted a request from the Department of Health and Human Services to house 20,000 immigrant children on military bases. The structure of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is unconstitutional, according to Federal District Judge Loretta Presk of the Southern District of New York.